Felly, Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. Listen, we got some breaking news, some big time news. We have some transfer portal update stuff, and listen, we got to address this. The transfer portal is literally about to break the internet, and it's no joke. Today's the official day. I got to come back to you today just because I had to come back to you today just because this stuff is really evolving as the day goes by. And we have practice today. I'm not sure what I need to report from that, but we got to talk about the transfer portal and these updates. And you guys know Lincoln Riley said that USC, the positions of needs is going to be offensive line, wide receiver, and I got a wide receiver I want to talk about, and it's going to be the defensive line. Now, this guy is not a defensive line. I just want to throw this one out there just for honorable mention because he's such a high caliber 5-star player. His name is Cormani McClain. You guys know that he was the #1 cornerback to come out. He ended up going to Colorado, and things begin to surface throughout the day. I had somebody reach out to me. Shout out to my man Corey. He reached out to me and said, Jay, I tagged you on Twitter. So I went and looked at it, and I said, no, man, that may not be right. But I went back and actually looked, and I saw the post that an individual put. I wasn't for sure of who he was, but he put this information out. He's hearing rumors that Cormani McClain, the big 5-star cornerback that went to Deion, and he was there supposed to be trained under Deion, that he was going to enter the portal, and a little later, then Hayes Fawcett puts it out that he officially entered the portal. Now, here's the situation with him. It's said to be that USC, among other teams, are to be leading the way as far as getting Cormani McClain. They also said that USC's, and I don't think we need a safety, but they say USC's going after the Texas A&M safety, or they reached out to him as well. That was according to Scott Schrader. Now, I don't think we need the safeties. I think we're loaded at safeties. As far as cornerbacks, we don't have a whole lot of young quarterbacks, but we do got a couple. Of course, we got the dynamic Marcellus Williams. I like him a lot. Of course, we got Braylon Conley coming in. But this guy right here, this may be a little different. You may want to bend the rules a little bit and maybe it'll look at him just given the fact of how, the high caliber player he is. You guys know Colorado was struggling early on in the game against USC. This guy came in and he started D'ing up Brandon Rice, if you guys remember that. So this is just an honorable mention, man. I wanted to drop that on you and give you guys some information because it just broke. Cormani McClain, the Colorado wide receiver, Colorado defensive back, is officially in the transfer portal. Now, let's go back to some of the positions of need, which is the defensive line and the receivers that USC needs to address. They need to address the offensive line, but these are the two. Two of the positions that we need to address, 2 of the 3 positions that we need to address that we want to talk about real quick. Let's take a look at it real quick. Let's go. All right, so the next one is going to be the position of need. This is Tyler Williams from Georgia. He was in the 2023 class, and listen, he is a dynamic player. From what I'm told, I talked to my buddy that covers Georgia. Literally just got off the we texting back and forth. Just finished texting with him. He said, man, he's going to be a heck of a pickup, but from whoever gets him. He said Georgia just brought in so many receivers and they're deep, and coincidentally, you guys know that they brought in Michael Jackson III. He said Michael Jackson III had a couple of tough, nice little catches, so he's doing well there, by the way. That's just an update with him. But he said this guy, he came in for the 2023 class, and he's 6'4", 170 pounds, and he's a top 70 recruit. Do you hear what I'm saying? Not top 100, he's a top 70 recruit. So you're talking about one of the best receivers in the 2023 class, and now he's available. He saw how deep it was, and Georgia likes to spread the ball around, but we're kind of short, only with 7 receivers. So now Tyler is available, and I would expect USC to absolutely go after him. There's no reason why they shouldn't. And this just came about today, and I realized that now with the transfer portal, I'm just going to really have to start trying to do this update just as it goes on, in real time, because right now this transfer portal is absolutely insane. So you guys drop those comments. I got one more we got to talk about. All this stuff just happened today, within the past couple of hours. So look, we got to talk about a big ugly that the USC football Trojans can absolutely get. You guys know we need a big defensive tackle. We got one here for you. Let's take a look at him real quick. Let's go. Now, the last one we want to talk about is the big ugly, man, the big interior guy. one who could replace Isaiah Rake, standing at 6'2", 315 pounds. His name is CJ West, and CJ West is coming from Kent State, and he's a big boy. He's a monster, very productive guy. He's looking for a different home, and I fully expect. I don't see any for the league here as of yet, but I fully expect this guy to absolutely go after USC to absolutely go after somebody like him. I mean, this is the kind of body we want. This is the frame we want, and he actually had more production than a guy like Isaiah Rakes. So look, you guys can drop me your comments. I want to show you some of his numbers real quick. You guys can tell me what you think. And so here is his numbers here. I actually put this on my Twitter a few hours ago. He was the latest one. And then the Georgia receiver and Kamani McLean, both of those guys came within the past, I guess, hour or so. But here he is right here. Kent State lineman CJ West has entered the portal. This came from Pete Nukos. He racked up 110 career tackles, 19.5 tackles for loss, and 7 sacks. He's 6'2", 315 pound defensive lineman, and he was an all-MAC selection. So look, man, look, this thing is really moving and grooving. And like I said, it's evolving as we go. So, you know, it's no time to wait. You guys might get 2 videos a day. I don't know. So look, until later on, listen, we might have some practice updates probably for tomorrow morning. It might be some transfer portal, but you know it's going to be some news. So look, man, I'm out of here. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.